What's up, YouTube? This is Vicente Gonzalez back with another Stardom Sit-em. I want to really quick apologize for the format of the video this week and just being late in general. I had a big test this week and also had a big paper due, and I have not had much time to put towards this. But I think after this week, it's going to calm down for quite a while, and I'll get back on a roll and start uploading them religiously every Wednesday or Thursday morning and have that ready for y'all actually in time. So, anyways, this is week 8. Let's do it. At quarterback, I say start Alex Smith, Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Dak Prescott, and Deshaun Watson, and sit Trevor Siemian, Matt Stafford, Jameis Winston, Derek Carr, and Case Keenum. Denver's going to get picked apart by Alex Smith this week. Phillip Rivers did, and Eli didn't do too bad against them. I don't see their defense improving anytime soon. Also, Carson Wentz is a complete stud. He's going to be like Dak Prescott last week, and they just tear up San Francisco. Jameis Winston being a sit-em. He's hurt. And that's why I'm a little scared, especially against Carolina, who's not a bad defense. I expect there to be some turnovers, but Jameis Winston, I don't think he's going to do as bad. But I just don't want to. I wouldn't start him this week. Also, Case Keenum. Cleveland's defense is a little underrated. I think Cleveland's defense is pretty good, and Case Keenum, he's been playing well, but he's not going to light it up this week against Cleveland, so I wouldn't start him. Running back. I say start Bilal Powell, Jordan Howard, Chris Thompson, Saints running backs, and LeGarrette Blount. And sit Seahawks running backs Frank Gore, Amir Abdullah, Joe Mixon, and Carlos Hyde. Now, LeGarrette Blount, if this is going to be weak, he's going to do something. It'll be against San Francisco. Zeke tore them up, absolutely. There was holes wide open. So I think LeGarrette Blount might get a goal line touchdown this week. I think it's pretty good. Also, Chris Thompson's a PPR monster, and Dallas's defense isn't the best, and I think they're going to be pretty susceptible this week. So Chris Thompson's the start. I would sit the Seahawks running back. I don't think they have any idea of what they're really going to do in that backfield. No one's safe, so don't start any of them. And Joe Mixon, he is starter capable, but they don't use him well. That backfield, they just give too many people touches. If they just focus on Joe Mixon, I think they'd be pretty good, but until they get that settled and really start settling on Joe, don't start him. And Carlos Hyde's not going to do very well this week against this pretty good Philly D. They're going to get behind and have to throw, and that's just going to ruin Carlos Hyde's his production, so don't start him. At wide receiver, I say start Keenan Allen, Michael Crabtree, Ted Ginn Jr., Adam Thielen, and Will Fuller, and sit Detroit receivers Juju Smith-Schuster, Pierre Garçon, T.Y. Hilton, Nelson Aguilar, and Dez Bryant. Keenan Allen, I think he's going to do really well against the New England Patriots this week. New England Patriots, they had a good defense last week, but this week I don't think that's going to continue. I still think Michael Crabtree's the only safe wide receiver in Oakland right now. And Mark Cooper finally broke out for us last week, but I don't think you get a repeat of that this week. So I'd say start Michael Crabtree safely only. And Adam Thielen, I think Stephon Diggs may be out this week. If he plays good, that's actually might help Adam Thielen, but he's still a possession monster, and he's a start pretty much every week now. Oh, and really quick, a quick note on Will Fuller. I think he's going to be the better between DeAndre Hopkins and himself, because DeAndre is going to have Sherman on him, and Will Fuller, he's going to be the one without all the attention on him. So I think that means Will Fuller's going to have a pretty good day. I say sit any Detroit receiver. I think Golden Tate's out this week, and Pittsburgh has a pretty good D, so I don't trust any of them. Also, Juju Smith-Schuster. He's probably going to get more work now because Martavis Bryant doesn't want to be there, and he's not going to take too many touches away from him anymore. But this week I don't trust him. I wait till he does something big. Other than that, I think he's touchdown dependent, and that's just boom or bust, not my favorite type of matchup. And surprise sit this week. I don't think Dez Bryant's going to do very good this week against Washington. Josh Norman's coming back, and Dez really hasn't been the best lately. He had a good game last week. He had a touchdown, but I don't expect pretty good production out this week, so I wouldn't start him. Well, you might have to, but he's not my favorite matchup play this week. At tight end, I say start Jordan Reed, Hunter Henry, Kyle Rudolph, Jason Witten, and Tyler Kroft, and sit Zach Miller, George Kittle, Jared Cook, O.J. Howard, and Austin Hooper. So Jordan Reed finally came on. That's pretty cool. If he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's a starter throughout the rest of the season. Hunter Henry's been pretty hot. He's pretty good. And Jason Witten, like last week, I think he's going to get an end zone look or two. And he's been pretty consistent, so I like him. Say sit Zach Miller. Dude, Mitch Trubisky threw very little last week, and I don't expect that to change. I think they're going to be a running team. And now, what might change that is the New Orleans Saints, but I don't think Mitch Trubisky is going to make get it to Zach Miller too often this week, so I wouldn't trust it. Also, don't trust O.J. Howard either. He's had, I think, 2 games with the touchdowns, and between that, a lot of nothing. So, even though he had a good week last week, I don't trust him this week. Defenses, I say we start Philadelphia Eagles, Minnesota Vikings, Cincinnati Bengals, Carolina Panthers, and Pittsburgh Steelers, and sit San Francisco, Washington Redskins, Cleveland Browns, Seattle Seahawks, and both the Los Angeles Chargers and New England Patriots in that matchup there. So, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be pretty good. If Dallas can tear up San Fran, then Philly will. And also, Minnesota is going against Cleveland. That's a gold matchup. And Indianapolis is going to do terribly against Cincinnati, so Cincinnati is a good start. These are all matchup plays. And I say sit Seattle at Houston because I don't think Seattle is going to tear up Deshaun Watson like some people think. I think Deshaun Watson's a really steady starter, and he's going to stay that way. So don't trust Seattle's D. And also, that's going to be a shootout between Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. I know New England Patriots were pretty good last week. I don't trust them this week. In conclusion, dude, we're at the halfway point of the season, pretty much after this week, so it's make or break time for some of those waiver wire ads. Look for people like Alex Collins and Josh Dodson. Alex Collins looks like the guy from Baltimore. I really think he's going to be the good one there. I think they have Buck Allen there, but no, it's all about Alex Collins. He's like a Devontae Freeman type runner, but not as fast. And Josh Dodson, he had a touchdown last week, and I think they're going to get him mixed in a little more. Terrell Pryor's done with that offense, so I think Josh Dodson, that would be a pretty sneaky pickup. So anyways, keep hitting that waiver wire. Have a good week, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.